Have you ever looked at a beautiful building, listened to a piece of music, or even just thought about the stars, and felt a sense of perfect order? A feeling that everything just fits together? If so, you've experienced a slice of the Pythagorean worldview. Today, we're diving deep into the mysterious and brilliant world of the Pythagoreans, a secretive society from ancient Greece whose ideas still shape our understanding of science, art, and the very fabric of reality. Most of us know Pythagoras from that famous theorem we all learned in school: a squared plus b squared equals c squared. But the man and his followers were so much more than a geometry formula. They were a blend of mathematicians, mystics, philosophers, and scientists who believed that the entire universe was built on a foundation of numbers. For them, numbers weren't just for counting. They were the divine principles that governed everything from the movement of planets to the harmony in music. Let's start with their most famous territory, mathematics. The Pythagorean theorem was a revolutionary discovery. It revealed a fundamental relationship between the sides of a right-angled triangle, a relationship that is always true, everywhere. This wasn't just a practical tool for architects and surveyors. It was proof that the universe had an underlying logical structure that could be understood through reason. It showed that abstract thought could uncover concrete truths about the physical world. This idea laid the groundwork for centuries of mathematical and scientific inquiry. But the Pythagoreans didn't stop at geometry. They were obsessed with ratios and proportions. They discovered that if you take a string on a musical instrument, like a lyre, and pluck it, it produces a note. If you then hold that string down at its halfway point and pluck it, it produces the same note, but an octave higher. They found that simple integer ratios like 2 to 1 for an octave, 3 to 2 for a perfect fifth, and 4 to 3 for a perfect fourth, created the consonant, pleasing sounds that form the basis of Western music. This was a mind-blowing revelation. The abstract world of numbers was directly connected to the sensory experience of musical harmony. This discovery, known as the harmony of the spheres, led them to believe that the planets and stars moving in their orbits also created a kind of celestial music, a perfect symphony that the human soul could perceive, not with the ears but with the mind. For the Pythagoreans, music was mathematics made audible. This principle influenced philosophers like Plato and has echoed through the history of music theory ever since. This obsession with harmony and proportion naturally extended to their ideas about beauty and aesthetics. The Pythagoreans believed that beauty wasn't just a matter of subjective taste. Instead, true beauty, whether in a sculpture, a building, or a human face, was a manifestation of perfect mathematical proportions. This concept is often linked to the golden ratio, a special number approximately equal to 1.618, which is believed to create aesthetically pleasing compositions. Think about the Parthenon in Athens. Its design is a masterclass in geometric precision and harmonious proportions, reflecting these very Pythagorean ideals. Renaissance artists like Leonardo da Vinci were deeply influenced by these ideas, using mathematical principles to create masterpieces like the Vitruvian Man, which explores the ideal proportions of the human body. So, every time you appreciate a well-designed logo, a balanced photograph, or a classic piece of architecture, you're tapping into an aesthetic principle that has its roots in Pythagorean thought. They taught us to see the mathematics in beauty. Beyond math and music, the Pythagoreans made significant contributions to our understanding of the cosmos. In an era when most people believed the Earth was the flat center of the universe, some later Pythagoreans were among the first to propose a radical idea that the Earth was a sphere and that it, along with other planets, orbited a central fire. While not exactly the heliocentric model we know today, this was a monumental leap in cosmological thinking. It challenged the established dogma and planted the seed for future astronomers like Copernicus and Galileo to revolutionize our place in the universe. They were pioneers of scientific thought, daring to imagine a cosmos governed by rational laws rather than the whims of gods. However, the Pythagoreans were not just a scientific academy. They were a spiritual community with a strict code of conduct. They were vegetarians, believed in the reincarnation of the soul, and lived a communal lifestyle dedicated to intellectual and moral purity. They believed that by studying the mathematical order of the universe, the human soul could become purified and aligned with the divine harmony of the cosmos. Their philosophy was a holistic one, where science, spirituality, and a way of life were all interconnected. Their fascination with numbers also had a mystical side. They assigned symbolic meanings to different numbers. For example, the number 1 represented the origin of all things, 2 represented duality, 3 represented harmony, and 4 represented justice. The number 10, which they called the tetractys, was particularly sacred. It was represented as a triangle made of 10 points and symbolized the organization of space and the universe itself. This number mysticism might seem strange to us today, but it shows how deeply they believed that numbers were the key to unlocking all of life's secrets. So, what is the enduring legacy of the Pythagoreans? It's the profound and powerful idea that the universe is understandable. It's the belief that beneath the chaos and complexity of the world, there lies a beautiful, elegant, and mathematical order. This idea is the bedrock of modern science. From physicists searching for a theory of everything that unites the forces of nature into a single mathematical framework, to computer scientists writing code based on logical principles, the Pythagorean spirit is alive and well. They taught us to look for patterns, to value reason, and to find beauty in structure and harmony. They bridged the gap between the abstract world of numbers and the physical world we experience. They showed us that the same principles that create a beautiful melody can also describe the dance of the planets. The next time you listen to your favorite song, admire a work of art, or even just solve a simple math problem, take a moment to think of the Pythagoreans. They were the ancient visionaries who first told us that all is number, and in doing so, they gave us a key to unlock the secrets of the universe. Their legacy isn't just a theorem in a textbook, it's a way of seeing the world, a world filled with hidden harmony, waiting to be discovered. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey back to ancient Greece. If you enjoyed this exploration of ideas, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into history. Let me know in the comments what ancient philosophy you'd like to explore next. See you in the next video.